Do elections have any effect on the stock market?
Welcome to How To,
where we answer your financial questions.
While every year is different and past performance is not indicative of future results, we can use historical data to provide market insight on the effect of elections on stock market returns compared to non-election years.
Regardless of which party is holding the presidency, the market has continued to rise higher over time. Remember, it's not about timing the market, it's about time in the market. In the last 10 years, if you start with $100,000 and only invested during a Democratic or Republican presidency, in both cases, you'd be missing out on at least $130,000 than if you just stayed invested during both.
There's a common myth that with elections could come market crash. Still, the average performance is just above 11% in election years, more than a percentage higher than the overall average of the S&P 500 on any given year. And typically, we see the most growth in the third quarter of these election years.
Oddly enough, satisfaction with the country's direction can be a contrarian indicator. When there are lower levels of satisfaction with the way things are going in the US, we've seen higher returns.
During election years, investors also tend to move their investments to be more heavily weighted in money market funds. This could be because of higher levels of uncertainty. We're here to remind you that you don't need to go through this alone. Reach out to us to figure out what allocation suits you best.
And follow us on all of our socials
so that we can keep answering your financial questions. See y'all next week.